they have to understand what Nclex is all about.
How do I prepare myself for like review process? Where do I begin again? I know this is gonna be a very broad topic.
Stars, I'm a fool for your love.
Hi guys, this is Ian and welcome back to another vlog. And today I am again with Sir John Hilarico.
Gaka-tense ako, Beth, every time you say that.
Thanks ka how? Lucky enough to be with Sir John Hill Ricafort kay last day na lang ni Sabog. Joke lang.
Wala ka ba ako tulog, Beth?
We are lucky enough to be with Sir John Hill Ricafort because he will be discussing to us guys tidbits, techniques, preparation for you to be able to really pass your Nclex. Going to be our discussion this morning. And so, to start, I guess, I would like you, Sir John, to introduce yourself.
Tapos na ako introduce.
Tapos gawin namin yan, kasi ang setup naman sa ni Sir John, because ara, si Sir John, tapos,
Ara ko diri, ara ka man.
Ari man ko diri. Pero ang kinalain lang guys, kay Sir John nga area or nga balay namin kay Ara siya da, tapos may kandila sa kilid niya. But anyway, Sir John, so there's just a lot of people, di ba, nga gina-idolize ka din nila when it comes to kay ka-legendary gudaan si mo imagine da golden years kanila sa teaching nga daan niya. Nakalapot ka sa golden age.
Ito, no?
Huh?
I've been teaching for roughly 18 years.
Oh wow.
Almost 2 decades.
Yes, it would be really helpful if you would be able to really share your techniques or skills or preparation for their aspiring nurses.
Well, first, they have to understand what Nclex is all about.
Okay.
Okay? The Nclex stands for National Council Licensure Examination. There are 2 types of Nclex actually. The Nclex RN and the Nclex PN.
Okay.
The Nclex PN is your practical nurse. If you will pass the examination, you will work as an LPN or LVN.
Okay.
What you want to pass is the Nclex RN exam.
Yeah.
United States of America has 50 states. Correct? So, kanya-kanya mga state, may kanya-kanya silang rules and regulation with regards to their application. So, if you're planning to take the Nclex, you have to choose a state na less stringent with your examination.
Okay.
May mga state that they require IELTS English examination before you can take the Nclex exam.
Yeah.
May mga state that they don't require that. May mga state na nagre-require ng SSN before you can take the exam. May mga state naman na hindi nagre-require. May mga state na okay lang that you're a foreign graduate nurse without passing the local board examination of your country of origin.
Right.
So the first step is actually to identify a state na less stringent for your application.
Okay. And like go to the website and read all the requirements.
Go to their website. Yeah, you can just key in BON, that's Board of Nursing.
Yeah.
If you want to search for the requirements of sa Minnesota, you can go BON Minnesota or BON Illinois or BON Pennsylvania.
Right. Yeah.
And
Okay.
from there, you will know what are the requirements, how much are you going to pay.
Yeah.
And I
like the
believe if you're in the
itself.
Philippines, may mga third party kita na mga agencies will do your Nclex application.
Right, yeah. Like if you have a very busy schedule. So number 1, ang gusto ni Sir John ihambal sa inyo guys is to really identify the state and comply with all the requirements. Kung nag-comply ka, pwede na ikaw lumabas. At binago mo ang rule ng BON mo, ay pwede na pala ikaw lumabas. Okay, and next, say
For
for
example,
example,
just an example, but speaking of that state, mga different states, kasi minsan may mga estudyante ng PPM, hey, what about sir? My family is in Pennsylvania.
yeah.
And then I will be taking my Nclex under New York.
Yeah.
So hindi ako maka-work sa Pennsylvania. No, you can still work in Pennsylvania. So if you will pass your Nclex sa state na different sa gusto mong adtuan, it's okay. So all you have to do is to apply for reciprocity or endorsement.
Right.
You don't have to
Okay.
take the Nclex exam again.
Right. Yeah. Reciprocity lang and like licensed by endorsement. That's what you call it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So say for example, I have already identified like for example, Illinois. That's where I'm going to. So I would really comply the requirements. So this time ang pamangkot ko naman si Mr. John is how do I prepare myself for like review process? Where do I begin again? I know this is gonna be a very broad topic, but if you can just please give us like tidbits or like framework.
Okay, number one, ako ma-advise sa number one.
Besh, palayo
go
ka sa
back
kandila.
sa-
Besh, palayo ka sa kandila.
Go.
Do bad omen. Okay, sorry lang guys ha. Alam
Oh my
na nagawa
God.
ng libro ni Sir John, The
Somebody-
Chronicles of Med-Surg
somebody's calling me.
Nursing. Okay.
Anyway, first is go back to the basic.
Okay.
So when you review for your examination, per concept ka.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
kung
per
funda lang, pag OB, pag site, hindi nga you jump from one concept to another concept. Make it sure that what you have, the concept is organized solid in your brain.
Okay.
Kasi may mga nakita ko, abi nga, sir, dyan nag-review ko sa mga online, tapos may mga concept na OB, and then after that, nag-concept na stress high, sabog siya. Number two, do not get overwhelmed with textbooks or review materials. Kasi isa na sa mga common mistakes na nakita ko, especially if you have friends who recently passed the exam and they will recommend, you buy this book.
Yeah.
Kabuli siya sa ako. Then you have another friend who took the exam and they will recommend
Very
another book, another
overwhelming,
reviewer.
right?
Your tendency is to purchase all those review materials, and then at the end of the day, wala kami nabasa bisa-bisa.
So, ang next question ko would be, would you recommend...
Wala pa ko yung natapos, bala.
Ay, wala ka ba? Would you recommend them to do like Q&A first?
Read the theory for the concept first, then
The
after that
concept
you do
first.
Q&A.
Yeah.
Kaya nga, depende naman sa estudyante eh.
Right.
You know, especially if you finish nursing a decade ago. So, may mga concept ka na lipatan. So, might as well go back sa concept first. After
Right.
that, you do your drills. Because, ako personally, I suggest that at least a month or more before you take your actual Nclex, you have to answer minimum of 200 questions per day. Until such time you will take the Nclex, because the Nclex is not objective na what is the normal sodium level. No, hindi mo na ang
Oh my
Nclex.
God,
Ang
that's a
Nclex
very
is
scary
critical
question
thinking.
actually.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a
nagbuwa na pala,
critical
what is the
thinking.
normal potassium level? Oh my God, when that came out during my exam, I really panicked. Because, oh my God, I'm not gonna pass this.
Oh. Kasi critical thinking siya mo, you know what I mean? So the Nclex examination is designed to gauge whether you're a safe nurse or not.
Yeah.
Ang mga
Right.
about
Right.
if you know
That's the
what you're
interpretation
doing
actually.
as
You are
an
safe to
whether you're a safe
practice
nurse here
nursing in
US.
the United States. Yeah, right. Okay, so
Correct. That
organize
is
your
why, having
topic.
said that, as much as possible, you forget whatever clinical or hospital experience you had outside the US.
Right. Yeah.
So kung may mga clinical experience ka, kung nag-work ka sa among nga facility outside the US, do not base your answer sa experience mo outside the US.
Yeah.
Kasi the answer in the Nclex is
And just
different.
use like US-based books. Because we have a
Correct.
different standard. If you came from the Philippines, lain man nga standard ang ating nga nursing. Like, I mean, lain man ang ating gina-follow. Sa United States naman, evidence-based naman sila ya. Sa United Kingdom naman yan.
Even the
different.
healthcare system is totally different.
Yeah, it's a very
You know
different thing. Yeah, very opposite and very different, no? Not in a bad way, but I mean, there's really huge, like, you know, gap between the two healthcare systems. During the exam, what kind of like preparation, like on the day of the exam, ano dapat ang mindset mo as a learner, as a test taker?
Well, for me, ako mambal ko is, you have to arrive sa testing site. You have to check the testing site a day before your exam.
Yeah.
So kasi syempre, if you're living outside Manila, outside Makati, kasi nasa Pageant Tower yung testing site sa Person View. So kung if you're living in Taguig or living somewhere else, so you try to commute. How many hours would be your, ang time mo from your leaving the house or kung di ka nga unit going to the testing site. At least ma-benchmark mo.
Yeah.
Then you try to visit the site, no, para hindi ka makapag-abot po dito on the day's exam, dito ka pa mangita, di lang yung mga testing site. Tapos, you just have to bring your passport on the day of your examination.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to bring calculators, you're not supposed to bring ball pen. Okay, just your passport. If you have your mobile phone, you can bring it, but you cannot use it or bring it inside the testing site. Kasi may locker sila.
Yeah.
Dito mo siya ibutang.
Right.
So, ang mahambal ko lang is eat well during the day of your examination. Do
Mukbang,
not
pwede
starve yourself.
mukbang.
Drink water. Avoid fruit kay avoid citrus juices because citrus juice is gastric irritant.
Yeah.
Tapos on the day of your exam, pwede ka mag-GI. By the way, ang iba na, gambal nga, pag nag-75, nag-shutout ang computer 75, sure, automatic na pasaka na. That's not an assurance.
No, hindi. Yeah. I
Yes.
guess the interpretation would be, nag-shutdown siya sa 75 minimum question because the computer would say actually na parang no matter what item or how many items I would give you, you would still be able to make it based on the trend of like your correct answer. But if you stopped at 75 but you failed the exam, the computer would actually interpret that as like whatever questions I would give you, you will not make it. So let's just stop here. Why waste your... why waste
We're
your...
just wasting electricity.
Why waste it? No, hindi. Joke lang guys ha. Base na baka mo ginabash-bash naman ng ano. Wala na ya. So, kung na-fail ka at 75, that's okay. There's always second chances. Like, I mean, it's actually unlimited. Anyway, that's it guys. That's all that we can share to you. But anyway, if you have questions or whatsoever, you can actually reach out to Sir John. Oh my God, natulala si Sir John, guys. Wala na siya nahulag, guys. Oh my God, Sir John, nahulag ka. Nagupon ka sa kanila. Guys, wala na. Oh, your internet
Nag-freeze sa imong camera.
Nag-freeze ka. Sabi ko, nagupon ka na sa kandila. Oy, baby, nakutani. Well, anyway, Sir John, thank you so much for your time today. We'll see you again on our next vlog. Thank you so much and have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Be safe, everyone.
Boys, I'm a fool for your love.